My name is Michael DeLu, and I'm the voice of Laker Nation. If you're a Laker fan just like me, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and join the Pull Up the Tape community, where we tell it like it is and never like it ain't. With that being said, long live Kobe, long live Gigi, and enjoy the video. Let's go! All right, I'm going to just jump right into it. Lakers get their first win of the season, 100-95. And I'm not really going to dissect like the whole, like, before I do that, I actually want to apologize for getting the video out so late. I actually went to watch the Laker game right next to Crypto Arena. And I didn't watch it from my studio like I usually do. And then, by the time I got to my studio, I was tired, didn't have the best night. And then today I had work and just all types of stuff. I'll actually watch the John Gotti Get Gotti documentary on Netflix. Y'all check that out, tap in with it. That shit is what's up. So I want to apologize for getting the video out late. So back to the video. The Lakers did. I do feel that way, and I am happy because I understand how last season started. I think last season we didn't get our first win until game 5 or 6 or something. It was we were like, by the time we won our first game, there were only like 1 or 2 other teams that hadn't won a game yet, and we were at the bottom of the Western Conference. Okay, so the fact that we got a win in our second game of the season, great, bravo. I'm gonna clap to that. I'm a Laker fan. I'm a realist as well, so I'm gonna clap to that. But the fact that the game went the way it did, considering the Phoenix Suns were without Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, we already knew they were without Bradley Beal, but Devin Booker played their first game of the season. He didn't play the second game of the season. They were without him as well. He'll be playing on Saturday, their next game. And the fact that the game, honestly, the game felt a lot like the Nuggets game, where we started off great. But when I started watching the game, because at the bar they were playing the Bucks and the Sixers game, when I started watching the game, the Lakers were up 7-0. The same thing. The Lakers started really good against the Nuggets. And then we were down for the majority of the game. One thing I want to say, because this actually genuinely shocked me that this transpired, was there was a play in like the fourth quarter where D'Lo was... What was D'Lo doing? D'Lo was running the fast break. It was a 4-on-1 fast break. And somehow we end up taking a 3-point attempt. In my head, I thought, D'Lo, you've probably ran multiple fast breaks by yourself, or 2-on-1s or 4-on-1. And we take a 3? It was so many bonehead or badly timed shots, especially when it was when we're only down by 3 or only down by 4 or only down by 2. It was a lot of what we saw against the Nuggets. I don't want to be overreactionary, whatever the case may be, because it is only the second game of the season and there's 80 more to go. But definitely was disheartening to see them play like that in their home opener. Nevertheless, they did get the fucking W. But the lengths it took for us to get the W, I don't feel like it should have been. LeBron had to play damn near every minute of the fourth quarter for us to get the W, because I think he himself understood we cannot afford to start the season off 0-2, especially considering how good we played last season. I will say, though, defensively, the Lakers were locked in. And that was one of the keys to the victories, because in the fourth quarter, our defense held the Suns to just 11 points the entire quarter. And the crazy thing about that is, in the second quarter, KD was cooking with hot grease. That nigga looked crazy out there. It didn't matter who was on him. Austin Reeves, AD, Christian Wood, Cam Reddish. He was cooking. KD was out there blitzing shit. Bro, he just multiple times blitzed us 2-3 buckets at a time. I'm just bro, this guy's the issue. But in the fourth quarter, we were able to contain him because he was their only elite player out there. Like I said, we outscored. we held them to only 11 points in the fourth quarter. We outscored them 28-11 in the fourth quarter. LeBron also had like I saw our defense in the fourth quarter was lights out. We out executed them down the stretch of the game. That was lights out. LeBron was lights out in the fourth quarter. LeBron had 11 of his. How many points did LeBron have? I don't even know how many points LeBron had off the top of my head, but I know the majority of that shit came in the fourth quarter. I know that for a fact. LeBron was sensational. Simply put, sensational. Like LeBron was sensational, just like that feature, sensational. LeBron was sensational, especially down the stretch of the game. And he had that crazy ass grab, and he posted that shit on Instagram, that crazy ass grab to seal the game. I'm like, man, LeBron is that guy. LeBron is that guy. Year 21, you're going to hear me saying that shit all year. Because I mean, it's the truth. LeBron was sensational down the stretch of the game. He just accepted that, we cannot afford to lose this game. And he did what he typically does. I mean, it wasn't really a surprise to see him take over the game late in the game, whatever the case may be. But yeah, LeBron didn't even lead us in scoring. LeBron had 21 points. LeBron had 21 points. I know 11 of them came in the fourth quarter. AD led the way in scoring. But yeah, so keys to the game, our fourth quarter defense. LeBron James and Anthony Davis actually played a full game of basketball. He actually played a full game of basketball. Unlike the shit he did on fucking Tuesday, that was fucking pitiful. That was disrespectful as fuck to the Laker organization and the city for him to play the way he did in the second half. But nevertheless, we know what we're going to get from AD. Unfortunately, some games, sometimes, or some stretches of the game, he'll go ice cold and disappear. And then some stretches of games, his presence is felt on both ends of the floor, and he is the most dominant player on the court, simply put. So was I surprised that AD went out and had what he did? AD had 13. He had 30 points, 13 rebounds, 3 blocks, and he had 19 second half points. Our other scorers that were in double digits were D'Lo. He had 14 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. He didn't really have the best shooting night. I do, for the most part, remember D'Lo missing a lot of shots, missing more shots than he made. And then we also had Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves had 10 points. It seemed like he only played 10 minutes in the second half. I will say this, though. Just the one thing I will say before I wrap up the video, not really too much to talk about. I don't understand how D'Lo got more minutes than Austin Reeves in the fourth quarter. That was a little puzzling. Maybe it was just that game situation. I don't know, whatever the case may be. But I definitely feel like in late game situations, I would rather see Austin Reeves on the court. I think I'm not even trying to be like critical or anything like that because I fuck with him as a player. I was happy that the Lakers traded him back, but sometimes D'Lo can be inconsistent on either end of the court. Like, we know he's not the strongest defender, but then we also know at some certain times, if his shot's not falling, he kind of looks like, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. I'm not gonna go as far as call D'Lo a streaky shooter because I feel like D'Lo should be dropping 15 points per game on this team. Honest to God. So I'm not going to go and say he's a streaky shooter or whatever the case may be or any of that stuff. But definitely him, Austin Reeves, and Gabe Vincent. We need the 4 players that we need more from, and we're going to need them to have big seasons for us to be either the second seed or third seed in the West for the first time in when's the last time we were seeded that high? Last year we were 7th. The year before that we didn't make the playoffs. The year before that, we were 7th because of all the injuries. The last time we were a top seed or above 4 or whatever case it was actually the year we won a championship. So for us to get back into that seeding and win that many games in the regular season, D'Angelo Russell needs to step it the fuck up. Austin Reeves needs to step it the fuck up. Not that they've been playing bad. Rui Hachimura needs to step it the fuck up. And Gabe Vincent needs to step it the fuck up. Those 4 guys that I just named, we need them to be big for us all season long. Because last year, Schroeder was big for us all year. Last year, from when Rui came in, he was big for us the rest of the way. Last year, Austin Reeves was big for us once he got into the starting lineup. And last year, D'Lo was big once he came into the starting lineup. So those 4 guys, we need them to give us the same exact performances and we need them to play at their highest level of capability for as long as possible for us to be a top seed in the come playoff time, and then for us to win a championship, they gotta do the damn thing. So that's my take on the game. I'm happy we got our first W. Our next game is Sunday against the Kings at 6 p.m. I'll be watching that from the studio and then get the video out to you guys as soon as possible. With that being said, my name is Michael DeLu. I'm the voice of Laker Nation. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Get in the comments, please. Somebody talk to me. I'm going to talk back. Get in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Catch me on the next video. Long live Kobe. Long live Gigi. I'm out this bitch.